Hello preppers and prepettes, this is Jim Cobb from survivalweekly.com and disasterprepconsultants.com. Today we're going to look at a product called the Brite-Strike Camp Alert Perimeter Security System. They call it the CAPS. CAPS stands for Camp Alert Perimeter Security System and Survival Signaling System. Those of you who've read my book Prepper's Home Defense may remember I talked a little bit in that book about early warning systems, perimeter security, alarms, ways to alert you that somebody's in the area. I gave some suggestions in that book for things you can do on your own, but I've been on the hunt for a product that's relatively inexpensive and works well in both urban and rural areas as a perimeter security device. I came across this online the other day, got a hold of Brite-Strike, asked them if they'd be so kind as to send me one to take a look at, and here we are. In the box, you get the alarm system itself, two of these little LED lights that we'll talk about in a little bit, a strip of duct tape, a couple of nylon zip ties, and two 10-meter lengths of monofilament tripwire. Now, the main thing we're concerned about is the alarm itself. All this other stuff is just bonus. This is gravy. Let's talk about this for a minute. The unit itself is small, maybe 2.5 inches, 3 inches long, 3/4 inch thick, about an inch, 1.5 inches wide. Very simple. It's very light. It's mostly plastic. There's a switch on here on the front. Switch it one way, you have a red LED light. The light itself has nothing to do with this alarm. This light is strictly for use as map reading, things like that at night, so you don't destroy your night vision. You switch to the other way, you've got a flashing blue LED light. Again, it's part of the alarm system, but okay. They market the blue as more of a signaling device, which is fine. I'm sure it would work in that capacity in a low light condition. But the main thing we're concerned about is what does it do to alert you to somebody's presence. On one end, there's a hole. On the other end, you have a metal pin with a ring on it. They've got this ball chain running through the ring for now. You could easily take that off. The way it works is like this. You attach this unit to a stationary object, a wall, a tree, something like that. You attach your trip line to this little ring on the pin. You run that trip line out to whatever. The idea being, somebody trips it, it pulls this pin out. Now this alarm is always activated, it's always on. There's no on-off switch, which is fine. When the pin is pulled, this device will emit a 135 decibel alarm. It is plenty loud enough that you're going to hear it from a ways away. Let's see how loud 135 decibels is. Obviously, you turn the alarm off, you just put the pin back in. It's plenty loud. You'll notice the LED light, the blue LED light also began flashing while the alarm was going off. Now, the idea behind this is not necessarily to be so loud it frightens somebody away. It's loud, but it's not going to hurt you. The idea is you will hear the alarm and be alerted to the fact that somebody's in the area. You can use this in an urban area, you can use it in a rural area. Urban area or around the house, you would attach this to a wall, run your trip line to a door, for example. Somebody opens the door, it pulls the pin, starts the alarm. It does have an adhesive strip on the back. They say that this strip is sticky enough that it'll stick to tree bark. I don't know if that's the case. I wouldn't want to use it in that fashion anyway. Personally, I'd much prefer to just attach it to something using this eyelet on the end here. That way it's a lot more portable. It also comes with these little LED lights. They refer to these as APALs or APALs, which stands for All-Purpose Adhesive Light Strips. You've got a metallic reflective front. You've got adhesive on the back. This little blue area here, that's the on-off. Turn it on, and it flashes. Press it again, it's a slower flash. Press it again, it's a steady on, and you turn it off. These are for signaling for help if you're out in the wild. The always on feature, you can use it as a little flashlight. This is reflective enough that you could probably use it as a signal mirror in a pinch. As I said earlier, these things, that's just gravy. It's just a bonus. It's cool that they included it, but the main thing I was interested in was the alarm itself. The alarm works. It's plenty loud enough. You'll hear it no matter where you are in the house. You can use it out in camp, stringing the tripwire across a trail to alert you if somebody's approaching your camp. It's relatively inexpensive. The kit and caboodle, it's about $40 from Brite-Strike itself, a little bit less on Amazon. I searched earlier, I think it was like $32 or $33. I think it's definitely worth the money. I think they would be very beneficial to have during any type of grid down situation. It has an internal battery. I haven't had it long enough to tell you how long the battery lasts. I'm not going to pull the pin, walk away, and come back in a couple days, see if it's still going. But for my money, I think it's definitely worth the purchase. It's definitely worth looking into if you're in the market for a perimeter security device. This is Jim Cobb from SurvivalWeekly.com, DisasterPrepConsultants.com. Have a great day.